Lance Stroll's seat is in big trouble. Mercedes talks about the future plans for the W15. We have more information about the silly season, as Carlos Sainz is still taking his time to decide on which team to drive for. Let's get straight into the latest F1 news. Mercedes' technical director, James Allison, has expressed his dissatisfaction with the outcome of a race that was competently executed, but lacked the desired performance from the team. The recent race in China saw George Russell finish in 6th place, and Lewis Hamilton managed to recover some points after a difficult start, securing a 2nd-place finish in the sprint. However, the gap in pace between Mercedes and the leading teams like Ferrari and Red Bull remains apparent. To address this issue, Allison revealed that they will be introducing upgrades to the W15 in order to close the gap to the frontrunners and address the underlying balance problems. He explained that the Shanghai International Circuit posed challenges for the W15, particularly with its demanding impact on the front tires. Consequently, despite the impressive performances by both drivers, the end result didn't truly reflect their excellent performance during the race. Allison acknowledged that discussing the team's success after a great race is enjoyable. However, he also emphasized the importance of honest communication, whether the outcomes are positive or negative. He recognized the competence with which the race was executed, considering Lewis's remarkable overtaking and George's error-free performance leading to a creditable 6th-place finish. Nonetheless, the Chinese circuit's characteristics, known for being front tire limited, exposed the car's weakness, especially in slower corners. This exacerbated the challenge faced by the team throughout the season. The compromised performance of the front tires forced the drivers to wait longer to apply power upon exiting corners, resulting in significant time loss. To compensate, they had to aggressively use the throttle to rotate the car, which in turn caused excessive strain on the rear tires, leading to overheating. Allison expressed his disappointment that despite the competent efforts of the drivers, the hardware itself did not meet expectations. Looking ahead, the team aims to overcome these issues by adjusting the car's setup and implementing upgrades and components. While discussing the current challenges might be disheartening, Allison remains optimistic about future races, where the team's progress and improved performance will bring immense pleasure and positivity to their conversations. Lawrence Stroll is reportedly engaged in preliminary discussions to sell a part of his ownership in the Aston Martin F1 team, amounting to roughly 25%. Stroll has successfully transformed the team located in Silverstone after rescuing the previous Force India outfit from insolvency in 2018. Following the rebranding of the team as Aston Martin before the 2021 season, a car company Stroll independently owns, they have established themselves as strong contenders on the racing circuit and secured 5th place in the Constructors' Championship in 2023. In May of last year, Aston Martin announced a forthcoming technical partnership with Honda, who currently supply engines to Red Bull, the reigning world champions. This collaboration is set to coincide with significant regulatory changes in Formula One scheduled for 2026. Recently, Stroll received an additional boost when two-time world champion Fernando Alonso committed his future to Aston Martin by signing a multi-year contract extension until at least the end of the 2026 season. This demonstrates Stroll's intent to pursue championship success. Moreover, according to Bloomberg, the Canadian billionaire is reportedly eager to capitalize on the team's triumphs and the increasing popularity of Formula One. The reputable business outlet states that Stroll is open to selling up to a quarter of the racing business, as per individuals familiar with the matter. According to an unnamed source, Stroll is aiming to surpass the $1.3 billion valuation from the previous deal in November, when he sold a minority stake to U.S. private equity firm Arctos Partners. Responding to these rumors, Bloomberg shares a statement from a spokesperson who comments, "Interested parties occasionally contact the team, especially following the investment from Arctos Partners." The spokesperson also emphasizes that any talks held are confidential and no official announcements have been made thus far. This news of a potential stake sale arises at a time when Aston Martin is strongly linked with acquiring the services of Adrian Newey, who allegedly expressed his desire to leave Red Bull. Last month, reports suggested that Stroll presented a lucrative contract offer to Newey during the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. F1 commentator Peter Windsor, who previously worked with Newey at Williams, stated that the 65-year-old engineer declined the proposition. Windsor affirms that Aston Martin, alongside Ferrari and Mercedes, all desire Newey's expertise, but he believes that money doesn't serve as a motivator for Newey anymore. While £1 billion may have enticed him in the past, Windsor believes that at this stage of his career, Newey prioritizes enjoyment and alignment with his personal aspirations over financial gain. Windsor concludes that he would be surprised if Newey were to join Aston Martin, but concedes that it remains a possibility. If you're enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or else your favorite driver will DNF in the next race. Sky F1 commentator David Croft has questioned whether Lance Stroll has the desire to remain in F1 after a rookie error at the Chinese Grand Prix. Stroll collided with Daniel Ricciardo's car during a safety car period, and Croft believes Stroll is still making rookie errors 8 years after arriving in F1. However, as the son of Aston Martin team owner Lawrence Stroll, Lance's future in F1 may be secured regardless of his performance. Croft believes that as long as he wants to continue, his place is assured. Christian Hugill, another Sky F1 presenter, believes that Stroll's reaction to the incident shows he may not be mentally ready for F1. Recently, there has been much speculation about the future of Carlos Sainz, as he tries to find a new team to race with in 2025 after Ferrari's decision to part ways with him at the conclusion of 2024. One of the teams he's heavily linked with is Audi, who are set to arrive in F1 in 2026 after a takeover of the Sauber team. At present, Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas currently race for the Swiss squad, but neither are confirmed beyond the end of this current season. On Friday, Sauber and Audi confirmed the arrival of Nico Hülkenberg in 2025, which means that at least one of the incumbent drivers will be departing. With Sainz eyeing up the seat alongside Hülkenberg, details of the contract offer have been revealed by Red Bull's Helmut Marko. The Austrian has made it obvious that Sainz is a driver of interest for Red Bull as they cast around the available drivers for a potential replacement of Sergio Perez, should the team opt to part ways with the Mexican. Marko revealed that Audi has made an offer to Sainz that Red Bull cannot match or beat, although Red Bull team boss Christian Horner later asserted that his outfit has no knowledge of what has or hasn't been offered to Sainz. Even if they did, they wouldn't want to share details of their negotiations. Speaking in the context of the unconfirmed Red Bull seat, for which Sainz is a contender, Marko said Red Bull won't be put under pressure by what other organizations are doing on the driver market. Marko also confirmed that Red Bull has a prior relationship with Sainz, having backed him through his junior career and in his early F1 years as he raced with Toro Rosso, now RB. According to Marko, Sainz has developed really well and is showing incredible form. However, Horner has refuted Marko's reveal of an offer from Audi to Sainz, stating that the team is not aware of any offer. Regardless, Sainz is a hot prospect in the driver market, and many teams are showing great interest. Horner believes that there are several teams that are probably interested in him. He also mentioned that for a driver of Sainz's caliber, he wants to be in a winning car, and Red Bull is one such team. Interestingly, 2016 F1 world champion Nico Rosberg told Sky F1 during their Chinese GP coverage that he believes Sainz has been made an offer by Red Bull, but that it doesn't quite come up to scratch. He stated that Christian Horner has apparently been a bit stingy on the offer. If you want to get the full details on the 2024 driver market, watch this video next. See you there.